Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to tackle the developing SQL database, implementing memory optimized tables and native stored procedures. The implementing memory optimized tables and native stored procedures module provides you with instructions and devices to develop your hands-on skills in the following topics: working with memory optimized tables and managing natively compiled stored procedures. Three exams objectives are covered in this lab. Demonstrate how to create a memory optimized table and load data into it. Demonstrate how to create a natively compiled stored procedures and insert large data to the memory optimized table created in the previous demo. Demonstrate how to enable statistics collection on natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure level as well as the query level. Demonstrate how to collect the execution statistics for natively compiled stored procedures. So I'm gonna skip all those down instructions. I'm gonna make it short. These are the workspace, or we call it laboratory. This is where we can work our hands-on and activities or exercises, as you can see. So I picked the PLAB SQL01. If there's any problem with SQL01, choose SQL02. If both of them have any problems, you can restart or restart your PC or laptop or any kind of devices. So exercise 1, working with memory optimized tables. Memory optimized tables in SQL Server are tables that reside in the main memory of the system. The data is read from and written into your memory. You can create memory optimized tables using the create table statement. These tables are fully durable by default as a copy of the table data. It's maintained on the disk for recovery purposes in the event of the server failure. SQL Server also supports non-durable memory optimized tables, and the data of such table is not maintained on the disk. You can access data from the memory optimized tables using natively compiled stored procedures or through the interpreted Transact SQL. You can create three types of indexes on memory optimized tables, such as column store, non-clustered, and hash indexes. In this exercise, you will work with memory optimized tables. Task 1. In this task, you will perform the following actions. Create the new memory optimized data file group. It is necessary to first create a memory optimized data file group in order to create the memory optimized tables. Add file group to the existing AdventureWorks DW2016 CDP3 database. Add a new file to the newly created file group. Create a durable memory optimized table. Name, employee details, and associated indexes on the columns. Insert records into employee details table. Ensure you have powered on required devices and connect to PLAB SQL01 if there's any problems with SQL1. Again, SQL02. Either of those two, go ahead. If there's any, both of them are any problems, again, reset the laboratory or reset your PC and kind of devices. Go ahead. From the PLAB SQL01 desktop, click Start and click Microsoft SQL Server Management Studios, and then we will wait to connect the server. Okay, to connect the server dialog box appears. From the server type drop down list, click Database Engine. In the server name text box, type PLAB SQL01. Click Connect. Okay. And the SQL Server Management Studio window is open. The Object Explorer, click to expand the database. Okay. Select the database from the list of databases. Click AdventureWorks DW2016. To create a new query, click New Query. Okay, let's move in here. So, it's gonna type it. Type the following query in a new query pane. So, alter database. Oops, I didn't type it yet. Hold on. Okay, got it. Alter database. AdventureWorks DW 2016 CPP3. Add file group ADW mod contains memory optimized data. Then alter table. Oops, alter database. Forgot. Alter database. AdventureWorks. DW 2016. CTP3. Add file. Name. AdventureWorks. DW 2016. CTP3. File C. KDW. To file group. KDW mod. Alter database. Adventure Works DW 2016 CTP3 set memory optimize elevate to snapshot on. Then we go. Okay, the first alter database statement in the query creates a new file group named ADW mod, and it is added to the existing AdventureWorks DW 2016 CTP3 database. The clause contains memory optimized data, determines that the file group stores memory optimized data in a file system. You can create only one memory optimized data file group in a single database. The second alter database statement in the query adds the file to the newly created file group. The third alter database statement in the query uses set memory optimized elevate to snapshot on clause. This clause indicates that if the memory optimized table exists under the lower isolation level, then the access to the table is automatically elevated to snapshot isolation level. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Oops. Okay. Execute. Okay. The query runs successfully and the result is displayed. Okay, sorry about that. To create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in the New Query pane. So, create table DBO employee details empty ID and identity. One primary key. Cluster. Clustered MP registration. Oops. Date time 2 not no MP salary money emp reg id int not null index x reg id non clustered hash with bucket count 20,000 with memory optimize on go. Okay, this query creates a durable memory optimized table named employee details. The data in the table exists even if the database server faces an unexpected shutdown. In this table, indexes are created on two columns, namely EMP-ID and EMP-REG-ID. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, query runs successful and the result is displayed. So let's see. To create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in a new query pane. So, insert video employee details values. Oops. Get date 100,000 1023. In shortcut, we're gonna go for copy paste. We copy how many? Since it's the same, we're just gonna change the two. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, we need 8. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Get date 2023, 24, 2025, 4, 26, 5, 27, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8,000, 30. Okay, and then now from the go. Okay, this query inserts records into an employee details table. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, query runs successful and the result is displayed. So, to create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in the new query pane. So, select all from video employee details. This query displays all records from employee details table. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, so you'll see the query runs successfully. The result set is displayed. All of the input from the previous steps are now here, has been inserted inside. That's it. Exercise 2. Managing natively compiled stored procedures. Natively compiled stored procedures access data from memory-optimized tables. They are Transact SQL stored procedures that facilitate efficient query execution. As the name suggests, natively compiled stored procedures are compiled when they are created. You can create natively compiled store procedures using the create procedure statement. The body of natively compiled stored procedure must include only one atomic block. An atomic block contains only one block of transaction SQL statement. This exercise you will perform the following. Create natively compiled stored procedures and insert large data into memory-optimized table created in the previous exercise. Enable statistics collection on natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure and query level. Collect the execution statistics for natively compiled stored procedures. So task 1. Create natively compiled stored procedures and insert large data into memory-optimized table. In this task, you will perform the following actions. Create new natively compiled stores, procedures, name, DBO, SP, employee details, and DBO store proc. Insert run EMP. Execute the DBO stored proc insert run EMP natively compiled store procedure to insert this large number of rows in employee details table. To create a new query, click new query. Okay. Click new query. Type the following query in a new query pane. Okay, let's go. Okay. Procedure. DBO SP employee details at emp reg id integer, right? emp salary money. Oopsie. With native compilation. Schema abiding as begin atomic with transaction isolation level snapshot language and US English. Oops. Declare NP registration date time get date into video employee details. Salary entry reg id and go create procedures DBO stored proc insert tran emp insert tran count int with native variation schema binding. Let's begin atomic with suction. Snapshot. Flare at A and 0 while A insert DBO employee details values get date 1001 set A plus equals 1 and oops and go. Okay. This query a natively compiled procedure named SP employee details is created. The native compilation indicates that the restored procedures is natively compiled. The schema binding option determines the natively compiled stored procedures must be bound to the schema to the reference database object. Another natively compiled stored procedures named DBO stored proc insert tran emp is created that will insert a large number of rows in a memory optimized table employees details. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Level 16. Done. Snapshot language EMP get date insert into the employee details. EMP registration date, EMP salary, EMP reg ID. Oh, okay. Values at EMP registration date, EMP salary, and EMP reg ID. Oops. Then for details. This one doesn't have one. Let's go for F5. Let's check. State level 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. End. Go create procedure. Stored proc insert tran EMP. Insert tran count int with native schema binding as begin atomic with transaction isolation level, snapshot, language, and US English. Declare a unit while insert tran begin insert into the bio employee details. Hold on. State tree level 16. State tree line 1. Batch start line 15. 15. 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where was it? Hold on. SP. Where have an SP? SP. DBO ASP employee details. Stored proc. Hold on. Create procedures. Stored proc insert tran VM. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. Batch line 15. The database. Okay. Okay, let's skip on that. That's the problem. We did execute it, and then create a new query. In the query ribbon, type new query. Then type the following query in the new query pane. Execute DBO stored proc insert tran emp 6000, and then go. Okay, this query execute the natively compiled stored procedure name DBO stored proc insert tran emp. The number of rows that needs to be inserted in the employee details table is passed as a parameter to the procedure. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, it's good. To create a new query from the query ribbon, click new query. Type the following query in the new query pane. Select count from DBO employee details. Go. Oh, okay, go. This query displays the total number of records from employee details table. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, that's okay. Task 2. Enable statistics collection and natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure and query level. The first action in the task is to enable the statistics collection on natively compiled stored procedures using the system stored procedure name system spt xtp control proc execute stats in the master database. However, you can observe a decrease in the query performance if you enable the statistic collection on all the natively compiled stored procedures in the database. Therefore, it is a recommended practice to enable the statistics collection only on the required procedures. The system stored procedure accepts the parameter, the new collection value. If you set the value as 1, it indicates the procedure level statistic collection is on. If you set the value as 0, the procedure level statistic collection is off. The second action in the task is to return the current status of the statistics collection using the system stored procedure name system xtp control proc execute stats in the master database. The third action in the task is to retrieve and display the definition of natively compiled stored procedures created in AdventureWorks DW 2016 CTP3 database. The query will extract the data from system SQL modules catalog views. The last action in this task is to retrieve and display the aggregate statistics of all the cache procedures by querying the dynamic management view system DM execute procedure stats. Sorry about that. In the Object Explorer, under Databases, click to expand System Database. Hold on. Then Master. Create a new query for the query bunch with new query. Okay. Type the following query in the new query pane. Use master. Go. This will enable statistics collection. Execute system sp xtp control proc exec stats new collection value 1. Go. Okay. The system store procedure is executed in the query parameter values are passed during execution. The natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure level in a database. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay. The query runs successfully and the result is displayed. To create a new query for the query button, click New Query. Type the following query in a new query pane. Use master. Go. Go. Use status. Declare current status. Bit execute. System sp xdp control proc exec stats at old collection value. Current status output select current status. Go. Okay. The system stored procedure is executed in the query. Parameter values are passed in during execution. The stored procedure will return the current status of the statistics collection. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Hold on. Press F5. Hold on. Press F5 again. Oops. Oops. Um. Um. Sorry about that. Hold on. Made a mistake. Made a mistake. Like this. Where are we? Use current status. How should we? Then system then execute. Okay. Press F5. Okay. We fix it. No worry, it's fixed it. The the Object Explorer under Databases, click and VentureWorks DW 2016 CTP3. To create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Okay, type the following query in a new query pane. So, select definition from system SQL modules where object ID object ID. Okay, the query will retrieve and display the definition of the natively compiled stored procedures from the system catalog view. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, the query runs successfully and the result set is displayed. Okay. Okay. Next, to create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in a new query pane. So, select object ID object name object ID as object name. Cached time last execution time execution count. Oops. Total worker time last worker time min worker time max worker time total elapsed time last elapsed time min elapsed time max elapsed time. From system VM exec procedure stats. Okay, this query retrieves and displays the information from the System Dynamic Management view. The result set displayed the aggregated statistics of all the cache database stored procedures. To run the query, click execute or press F5. Okay, the query runs successfully and the result set is displayed. To view the other columns in the results set, in the results pane, scroll horizontally from left to right. Hold on. Results. Let's find the results. From left to right. Okay. Task 3. Collect the execution statistic for natively compiled stored procedures. The first action in the task is to collect the execution statistics for natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure level by executing the system stored procedure system SPXTP control proc executive stats. Execute stats. The second action in the task is to collect the execution statistics for natively compiled stored procedures at the query level by executing the system's stored procedures. System SP XTP control query execute stats. The third action in this task is to query the system catalog view, system SQL modules, and retrieve data such as the object identification number and definition of the stored procedures. In the Object Explorer, click AdventureWorks DW 2016 CTP3. To create a new query, query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in a new query pane. So, execute system SP XCP control stats 1. The execution statistic featured for natively compiled stored procedures is not on by default. In this query, the system stored procedure is executed to enable the execution statistics feature manually. The query collects the execution statistics for natively compiled stored procedures at the procedure level. To run the query, click Execute or press F5. Okay. The query runs successfully and the result set is displayed. To create a new query for the query ribbon, click New Query. Type the following query in the new query pane. So, execute system SP XTP control execute stats. Oops. Query stats. Oops. Execute stats 1. In this query, the system stored procedure is executed to manually enable the execution statistics feature at the statement level for natively compiled stored procedures. To run the query, click Execute or press F5. TP control up. Okay, I forgot. I just did some, So, okay, we fixed it. So the query runs successfully and the result set is displayed. Okay. In the Object Explorer, under AdventureWorks 2016 CTP3, click Expand DW 16 Programmability and Stored Procedures. To create a new query, click New Query. Type the following query in the new query pane. So, select Object ID definition uses not native compilation from system SQL modules where uses native compilation. Oops. 0. Okay. In this query, the data is retrieved and displayed from system stored procedure. The query displays data such as the object ID definition and uses native compilation values for natively compiled stored procedures in the AdventureWorks DW's 2016 CTP3 post-completion of the statistics collection process. The object ID is unique in each database. The default value for uses native compilation is 0, that indicates the procedures are not completely compiled. The value 1 indicates the procedures are natively compiled. To run the query, click Execute or press F5. Okay, the query runs successfully and an empty result set is displayed. In the results set, the uses native compilation column displays as the value as 1 for both the natively compiled stored procedures. Close all the open windows. I'm going to close all the open windows. Hold on. No. Okay. Close it all. So, we've covered all the following activities in this module: working with memory optimized tables and managing natively compiled stored procedures. So I hope you learned something, and thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you use them for your future or anything. So yeah, thank you again, and goodbye.